Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hong Kambo, more famously known as Sammo Hong, was born on the 7th of January 1952 in British Hong Kong. He is an actor, director, producer, fight choreographer, and legend of martial arts cinema, known for such works as Prodigal Son, Warriors 2, and Magnificent Butcher. As a young boy, Sammo was raised by his grandparents who were given guardianship of him. His parents as well as his grandparents were involved in the movie industry. His mother and father both worked in the wardrobe department. His grandfather was Hong Chung-ho, a movie director, and his grandmother, Ching Sian, was a famous actress in the early Hong Kong movie industry. When Sammo was 9 years old, his grandparents enrolled him in the China Drama Academy, a Peking opera school in Hong Kong run by Master Eugene Yen. In keeping with tradition, Sammo was given the name of his master and was then called Yen Long. At the academy, he would also establish lifelong friendships with fellow students, Jackie Chan, Yuen Biao, and Yuen Biao, who would all go on to do great things in the Hong Kong movie industry. The same year he enrolled in the school, Sammo would get his first taste of acting. He featured in the movie Education of Love. In the following years, Sammo would feature in several movies as an extra or in minor role. At the age of 16, he would have a serious accident and would be bedridden for several months. It was at this time that his weight would balloon and he would be given the name Sammo, which was the name of a round cuddly bear that was a popular Chinese cartoon character at that time. After regaining his health and resuming work, his newfound weight did not slow him down, and after years of honing his skills as part of the group known as the Seven Little Fortunes, he would be given an opportunity to do stunt work on the Shaw Brothers movie, The Black Butterfly, and would also feature as an extra in the Shaw movies, The Magnificent Swordsman, The Bells of Death, Dead Valley, and The Jade Raksha. In the following 10 years, Sammo would pay his dues featuring as an actor, stuntman, and/or fight choreographer in 66 films. Although he would work for independent producers, the bulk of his work would be for Shaw Brothers Studio. That is, until the formation of Golden Harvest Film Company in 1970. Sammo's relationship with Golden Harvest would yield better results for him, as he would be given meatier roles and have more creative control with the fight choreography. In 1972, he would win fans over with his role in the classic Angela Neal movie, Hapkido. His portrayal of the character Fan Wei gave him an opportunity to play a good guy and show off his acting range. Between the years 1972 to 1977, Sammo would play a part in every movie that Golden Harvest produced. He would star in 37 movies and do the fight choreography for most of them. Then, in 1977, he would be given an opportunity to direct his own film. That movie would be the classic Iron-Fisted Monk, starring Sammo and the legendary Chan Sing as the titular character. In 1978, Sammo would be chosen to complete Bruce Lee's unfinished movie, The Game of Death. He, along with Robert Klaus, would be given the challenge of utilizing footage already shot by Bruce and making a coherent movie out of it. In the following years, Sammo would embark on a journey that would forever change the landscape of Hong Kong cinema. In 1978, he would give us Enter the Fat Dragon, a homage to Bruce Lee, and the enduring classic movie Warriors 2. 1979, the movie Knockabout would be released, followed by The Victim in 1980 and The Prodigal Son in 1981. After the release of The Prodigal Son, Sammo would make a noticeable detour away from the Kung Fu movie genre. His next movie, Carry On Pickpocket, would be the template for where the Hong Kong movie industry would be heading next. After pioneering the Kung Fu comedy genre along with Jackie Chan and company, Sammo would now set his sights on the modern action comedy genre. From 1982 to 1999, Sammo would star in 54 movies. The majority of them would be action comedies like Winners and Sinners and Project A, 1983, Wheels on Meals, 1984, and Millionaires Express, 1986 are just a few examples. He would also delve into other genres like Mr. Vampire Part 3, 1987, Eastern Condors, 1987, Painted Faces, 1988, and Seven Warriors, 1989. The action in all of these movies will reflect what we have come to expect from a Sammo Hong film, fast-paced and inventive. Throughout the 1990s into the 2000s, Sammo would continue to work at the highest level, and with the biggest names in the Hong Kong movie industry. Jet Li in Kung Fu Cult Master 1993, Jackie Chan, Mr. Nice Guy 1997, and most notably several times with Donnie Yen, Killzone 2005, 14 Blades and Yip Man 1 2008, and Yip Man 2 2010. Although advanced in age in all of these films, we would still see Sammo keeping up with his younger contemporaries and still performing at a very high level. In the year 1961 up to present time, 2022, Sammo Hung has never slowed down. As a matter of fact, he has a movie slated to be released in 2023 called Return of the Lucky Stars. I would now take a deep breath as I call out some of Sammo's many accolades and achievements in his illustrious career spanning 62 years and counting. Actor, 193 movies and an unknown amount of television credits. Director, 34 movies. Writer, 6 movies. Action director, 17 movies. Producer, 47 movies. Martial arts director, 60 movies. And presenter, 11 movies. Keep this in mind, there are other accomplishments not mentioned. Awards achieved: Asia Pacific Film Festival Best Actor 1988 for the movie Painted Faces. Hong Kong Film Awards Best Actor 1983 for the movie Carry On Pickpocket. 1989 for the movie Painted Faces. Best Action Choreography 1983 for the movie The Prodigal Son. 2009 for the movie Yip Man. 2011 for the movie Yip Man 2. And 2018 for the movie Paradox. In his personal life, as a young man, Sammo was involved in a street fight outside a nightclub and was stabbed with a broken cola bottle. That incident left a noticeable scar above his lip. In 1973, he married Jo Eun-uk and had 3 sons with her. They divorced in 1994. He then got married to actress and model Joyce Godenzi in 1995. They have a daughter and are still together. Sammo also founded 4 well-known production companies: Garbo Motion Picture Company in 1978, which produced 3 films; Boho Film Company Limited in 1980, which produced 40 films; D&B Films Company Limited in 1983, which produced 77 films; and Bojan Films Company Limited in 1989, which produced 5 films. With a list of achievements in Hong Kong cinema that goes unmatched, Sammo Hung has earned his place as a legend of martial arts cinema several times over. So, to Sammo Hung Kambo we say, thanks for the memories. Chan Kong San, better known to the world as Jackie Chan, was born on the 7th of April 1954 in Hong Kong. He is a stuntman, actor and director, best known for his dangerous acrobatic stunts and physical humor that helped to bring Kung Fu movies into the mainstream of American cinema. Chan was born into a poor family. When he was 6, the family moved to Australia, but the following year he was sent back to Hong Kong to attend the China Drama Academy, a school that trained students for Peking opera. From the age of 7 to 17, Chan would study acrobatics, singing, and martial arts. Eventually he would be placed into a professional tumbling troupe called the 7 Little Fortunes. This was where he would meet his lifelong friends, Sammo Hung, Yuen Biao, and Yuen Biao. This would lead to his foray into the movies. For many years, Chan would pay his dues as an extra and stuntman. He did work for Shaw Brothers and many other independent movie studios, but the bulk of his work would be for Golden Harvest Studio. Chan would feature in almost all of Golden Harvest movies during the 70s, in one form or another, behind the scenes or in front of the camera. Film producer-director Lo Wei, hoping to find a successor to the late Bruce Lee, chose Chan and gave him leading roles in Kung Fu movies like New Fist of Fury 1976, To Kill with Intrigue 1977, and Magnificent Bodyguards 1978. Although some of these movies are now cult classics, the experiment did not work. In 1978, Chan would utilize his own form of physical comedy in 2 of his first successful films, Snake in the Eagle's Shadow and Drunken Master. And in 1979, he would write, direct, and star in the movie Fearless Hyena. The Young Master in 1980 marked Chan's leading man debut with Golden Harvest. He would be given total creative control with this movie. In the early 1980s, Chan's collaboration with Golden Harvest would help the studio to overtake Shaw Brothers Studio as the #1 studio in Hong Kong. Jackie would then change directions from the period kung fu movies. He would now turn his focus to modern action adventure films such as Project A, 1983, and Police Story, 1985, and their sequels. These movies showcase Chan's directing talent and instincts for fight and stunt choreography. He would constantly risk his own life while doing these extremely dangerous stunts in his movies. In 1986, while filming the movie Armor of God, he would come extremely close to losing his life. While performing a routine stunt, Chan would have an accident that fractured his skull and impaired his hearing. This accident would require surgery to save his life and would leave him with a metal plate in his head. After many years of trying to break into the American market in the early 80s with The Big Bro 1980 and Cannonball Run 1981, it would not be until the 1990s that Chan would finally get his breakthrough. First, he would receive the Lifetime Achievement Award from MTV in 1995, and the next year, his movie Rumble in the Bronx would be released in the United States with great box office returns. Based on these triumphs, some of his other Hong Kong movies would find new life in the West. But his real success would come in 1998 when he starred with American comedian Chris Tucker in Rush Hour and its two sequels in 2001 and 2007. That was when the world knew Jackie had arrived. Chan would continue to work back and forth within the Hollywood system and Hong Kong cinema. In America, he appeared in such films as Shanghai Noon 2000, The Tuxedo 2002, The Forbidden Kingdom 2008, and The Spy Next Door 2010. He also starred in a remake of the 1984 movie The Karate Kid in 2010 and The Foreigner in 2017. He also did work in a few animated films, most notably Kung Fu Panda 2008 and its sequels. During this period, his Hong Kong movies included New Police Story 2004, Baby 2006, and 1911, which was celebrated as his 100th movie. 2016 would see Chan receiving an honorary Academy Award, which recognized his distinctive international career. He is the first Chinese actor to receive this honor. Along with his acting accolades, Chan is also a successful recording artist in the Hong Kong music industry. He has released a number of original albums beginning in 1984. He also founded the Jackie Chan Charitable Organization in 1998, which, among other projects, offers scholarships to Hong Kong youths. He also worked as a Goodwill Ambassador for UNICEF. There is no question as to the many significant contributions Jackie Chan has made to the Kung Fu movie genre and to movies in general. To Jackie Chan we say, thanks for the memories. Ha Ling Chun, more famously known as Yuen Biao, was born in Hong Kong on the 26th of July 1957. He is a well-known Hong Kong actor, stuntman, and fight choreographer, known for such classic films as Prodigal Son and Knockabout. Yuen came from a large family. He was the fifth of 8 children, born to Ha Kwong Tai and Ha Su Yin. At the age of 5, he was enrolled at the Peking Opera School, the China Drama Academy. It was here that he was given the stage name Yuen Biao, which translates to Little Tiger. He would also meet his lifelong friends, Jackie Chan, Sammo and Yuen Wan, who along with him would go on to form part of the famous 7 Little Fortunes. Yuen was a naturally gifted acrobat. His story, as told by Jackie Chan, is that on the very first day of the school, Yuen was asked by their master to do a backflip, and that he did a perfect one on his very first attempt. This natural gift is quite apparent in his movies and stunt work throughout the years. Out of all the performers at their school, Yuen was the most athletically gifted, according to Jackie and Sammo themselves. In 1973, at the age of 16, Yuen moved to America with his master, but after 2 years, he returned to Hong Kong to continue the pursuit of movie making. By then, he had already featured in over 26 movies as an actor or a stuntman. He had also doubled for Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. Between the years 1976 to 1979, Yuen would feature in over 30 films. He did work for Shaw Studios in such movies as Jade Tiger and Challenge of the Masters, for Golden Harvest in The Himalayan and Hand of Death, and in classic independent movies for the MGCN like Secret Rivals Part 2, Snuff Bottle Connection, and Invincible Armor. In 1979, Yuen would finally be given the opportunity to shine by none other than his big brother, Sammo, first as Fu in The Magnificent Butcher, where he got to show the audience a small taste of what he was capable of, and then in his leading man debut alongside the legendary Leon Cayenne in the classic movie Knockabout. In 1980, his most notable role was in the classic movie The Young Master, starring another of his big brothers, Jackie Chan. The following year was when Yuen would make his indelible mark on Hong Kong cinema. He would star in the movies Dreadnought and the eternal classic Prodigal Son. These two films would establish Yuen as a leading man. However, the Kung Fu movies era was being ushered out and the modern action comedy era was being ushered in. And at the forefront of that movement was Yuen's classmates and older brothers, Jackie Chan and Sammo. Inevitably, Yuen would go along with them. They would star together in such movies as Project A, Wheels on Wheels, My Lucky Stars, and Dragons Forever. Yuen would go on to forge his own identity as both an actor and one of Hong Kong's leading stuntman and choreographer. He would go on to feature in over 123 films up to the year 2021 and write, direct, and choreograph countless others. He has been married since 1984 to actress Pan So-ha, with whom he has 2 children, a daughter, Yuen Biao, and a son, Ling Sak. He has homes in Canada and Hong Kong, where he spends his time alternately. He enjoys playing golf in his leisure time. In the annals of Kung Fu cinema, there is no doubt that Yuen Biao's legacy is safe and secure. And so to Yuen Biao we say, thanks for the memories. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And feel free to leave a comment. Thank you, and may the food be with you.